Hey, it's Holly. In today's video, I'm going to show you 10 rings from my ring collection. So there's quite a few rings in the vintage Polly Pocket era. However, I'm going to be showing you 10 specifically because the little holder thing that I have holds 10. And I figure I'll show you 10 at a time. So I have chosen 10 of my complete rings to show you today. They are so cute, and I'll also tell you about this holder that I got. I'll make sure that I link to it in the description as well. But I cannot wait to show you these rings, so let's get started. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to show you 10 of my rings from my ring collection, just because this holder that I have happens to hold 10. I showed this in one of my other Polly merch videos, and this is just 3D printed ring holder that I got off of Etsy. I believe I'm going to totally butcher the name here, but the shop was called Tulip. And they make a bunch of different little stands that you can get. And I do not have the ring case, the big collectible ring case. So I thought, why not get this so that I can display my rings a little bit nicer. So I am super, super happy to have this. I know sometimes I like to go in date order, but I've arranged them in here and I'm just gonna go from left to right, top to bottom. So I've got, again, as I said, 10 rings to show you today. The first one is the 1993 Secret Rose Fairy. So that is this one here. I think I have this right. Yes. So this one opens up like a little flower, so the petals come to the side. Now all of the ring bases, I should say, they're all basically the same. They just are different colors, but they are all adjustable like this. So this one looks like a rose from the outside, but then you can open it up and it reveals the figure inside. So this one has a little fairy Polly that is inside a yellow flower bed. And they will come out, but I've got them all very carefully in here. I don't know if I can get her out right now. Usually once you've got the ring base on, the figure is secure, so you have to take the ring base off to get them out. She is a really sweet little figure. She has a silver wand. She has pink flowers in her hair, those classic fairy wings that we've seen in other fairy sets, little sort of mauve bow on the back. She has quite beautiful wavy hair, very similar to that Pollyville hair that we're used to seeing. So these rings, these flower rings, there's quite a few of them. Well, there's at least 3 of them because I've got 3 here to show you, but they're cute. They just close like that. They're not perfect, but when you've got them sitting in a little display like this, they'll stay just fine. So that is the 1993 Secret Rose Fairy. The next one I have here is the 1994 Racy Roadster, and this one is so cute. She is in a tiny hot pink convertible. It looks like a Corvette based on the shape of it. It looks so much like a Barbie Corvette from the early to mid 90s. Polly is very much in this sort of Thelma and Louise aesthetic. She has her hair back in almost like a 1950s, 1960s hairdo. She has a headscarf and her sunglasses on. She's wearing a scarf around her neck. And I love the gold accents on this one. I think it's just a really sharp looking ring. They did a great job with it. The really big pop of this purple base is also quite nice, matches the sunglasses, but this is such a cute ring. I had a pink Barbie Corvette toy that was shaped exactly like this, so this one kind of gives me some of those nostalgia feelings. All right, now back to another flower. This one is the 1993 tulip petal fairy. Bear with me, I'm not really good with the names of these ones. So again, another flower one, hot pink base, purple tulip, and then there's the green ring with the leaf design there. So when we pop this one open here, there we go. Same idea. This one is just a Lulu figure. Again, she is a fairy, so she has, in this case, sort of a bronze or gold star-shaped wand. She has a purple flower crown, a beautiful yellow outfit. She's in a bed of white flowers this time, and she's got her wings on the back. So it's very, very similar. These two rings are almost identical. They're just slightly different. Okay, so back that one goes. Now this one I am obsessed with. So this one is the 1993 tanning time, and I've never been a tanner. My mom tans very well. I do not, as you can probably tell from my complexion. But this is a wonderful little beach day scene. So Polly's sitting in a beach chair. She's got probably, I don't know, it's the 90s, probably baby oil, just crisping herself up. A book, a towel, all sorts of stuff. There's a crab here, a starfish, seashells, and what I would guess is probably her sandals. She's wearing a turquoise bathing suit, beautiful sunglasses. She's got her hair up in a ponytail and she has a pink headband. But what's cute about this is the thing that holds it all together is actually her cover up. So there's a cover up on her bathing suit. So you can see how, isn't that cute? And then that piece, so she's got white shoes on, but then that piece, it just fits in there. And that's how she stays on the ring. And it's shockingly stable once you've got that in there, right? Like it's not coming off. So that is the tanning time ring. This one's just so cute. I think they did a really good job of creating a whole scene with this one. I love the other ones too, don't get me wrong, but I feel like this one feels almost like a play set because there's a whole scene with this ring. So that is the 1993, I want to say 1993. Yes, tanning time ring. So last one on this row is the 1994 flower surprise. So this one again is another flower ring. It has more of a antiqued feel to the way that it's been painted. So it's not a consistent color all the way across. There is some green leaves at the base. We've got the purple ring itself. And when we go ahead and open this up, whoop, surprise, Polly's inside. So Polly's hat was the center of the flower, but now it's clearly, whoops, there she goes, her hat. She's got her hair in that sort of curled, wavy Polyville style. Beautiful lilac colored dress. She's holding a bouquet of flowers, which is a very cute detail. So this is quite a unique figure. White shoes, just really, really cute. So this one, she's just standing there. So you just didn't see her coming. It's really, I guess the reason they call this one the flower surprise ring, but it's cute. You just fold it back up and Polly is actually part of the structure of the ring. So that's the 1994 flower surprise. Okay, so now we are on to the bottom row. We are going to start with the 1993 cake surprise. The novelty of jumping out of a cake, Polly just had to try it. So here she is jumping out of a tiered cake. I love the details on this one because you can see it's like they have her bursting out of the cake. It looks like she's just, see how inconsistent it is? Like she literally just burst out of the cake. And she's got her hands up in the air. I love this so much. She's a party girl. Again, she's got her hair in that wavy style. She's got a pink headband, but her expression here, like the way that she's got her arms out, I think is just hilarious. The cake is a tiered cake. It's not really descript whether it's a wedding cake or a birthday cake. It's just a tiered cake. It's nicely decorated. It's got a big bow on the front, and the bow matches the color of the ring base. So all in all, this is one of my favorite rings. I think it's hilarious and I love it. Now this one is another one that's not a poly. This one is the 1992 Rose Princess ring. And this is Princess Yasmin. So she is just standing right on the ring base. There's not a ton to this ring. And the thing is that this ring base is slightly different in that it's connected directly to the ring. It doesn't have a piece that would come out. So most of them you can pull the ring base out and it has this U shape to it. This one does not. It's just right on there. So it's a bit of a unique ring. They've matched the color of the ring base to her outfit. So she is dressed in a really beautiful Arab outfit. She has a sort of faux ruby in her. It's the light catching that gem. It's really beautiful in her, there we go, in her headdress there. And she has her hands kind of clapped together almost in prayer and her foot up like she's in tree pose. If you're familiar with yoga terms. So this base, she just slides out. I'll do this gently. There we go. And this is what the base looks like. So it has these tiny little rose details on it. It's quite lovely. I love the colors of it. It's a very warm feeling. It feels very ornate. And again, really unique figure. We don't see figures posed like this otherwise, so I think it's just super cool that they have a unique figure on this ring. And how can we resist that beautiful sparkly gem that she's got in her headdress there? So that is the 1992 Rose Princess. Okay, moving down the list here. This is the 1993 Jewel Surprise Ring. This one is quite neat. It's got almost like a purplish, if you can see that, like a purplish tone to the clear plastic. So it's a translucent, clearish plastic with a bunch of sparkles in it. This one looks almost like a Fabergé egg. It has a light lilac colored base. And this one also opens up much like the flower ones. So it pops open like this. And inside there is Princess Polly. So she's got a beautiful blue dress. She has a crown in her hair. Her hair is up in sort of a half updo. And she's sitting on what appears to be a throne. Super cute. This one's a little bit harder to find, I found. Then this one's so funny. This is the 1991 Dinky and her Dolphin. That is the name of the ring. And I guess that's Dinky. I thought it looked like Lulu, but apparently that's Dinky and her Dolphin. This ring just is what it is. It comes this way. You can slide the waves off. The tanning time base slides off the same way too, by the way. So you could take the base off like that. And then this piece just comes apart. It's all one piece, so you can't play with that figure. It's just, that is what it is. So there's nothing really in terms of moving parts on this one, which is a bit interesting. But apparently that's Dinky and her Dolphin. I have no idea what the story behind this one was. It's kind of strange. I think it's funny. I love it. But that is the 1991 Dinky and her Dolphin. So the last one I'm going to show you today is this one, and this is the 1993 Pony Parade ring. I love this ring. She is basically sitting on, they say Pony Parade, but it looks like a carousel horse to me. So Polly has a very ornate crown on her head. Her hair is in an updo. She's got this blue and purple dress on, lots of gold accents, and this really ornate pony. Again, to me, it looks like a carousel, but I'm not sure what the story behind this one is. This side has a lot of bows on it and almost like a piece of fabric going over the pony, and then the other side is open and you can see the saddle. The pony's really beautiful. It's a lovely white pony with these purple hair, purple tassel on top of its head, lots of gold accents. And they've matched the ring base to her dress, so everything kind of ties together quite beautifully. It's a beautiful color palette. But yeah, I'm not sure really what the story behind this one is. I mean, do I know the story behind any of them? No, but some of them I just find are a little bit funnier than others. So let me know in the comments of the rings that I showed you today. I do have more, but I figure why not show you again when I have another 10 to show you. So I'll keep going. But of the rings I showed you today, which one was your favorite? Why? Do you have a favorite ring that I didn't show? There's a lot of rings, I will say. My husband asked me at one point how many lockets there were, and then I counted them up for him. He looked concerned at me. But there's also a lot of rings. So I bought most of mine off of another collector named Julie out of California, who had sold most of her collection. And so I was able to pick up some of her sort of final pieces, and I am absolutely in love with these rings. I think almost all of these, if not all of them, came from her actually. But I wanted to pick up some of the rings that I knew were a little bit more difficult to find, namely a lot of these ones that open up. But which one was your favorite? Sometimes rarity doesn't really matter. It's more about which one we like the best. And there's some really, really great rings here. So I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite ring? Why? And do you have another favorite ring that I haven't shown yet? All right, what was your favorite ring? This is a really hard one for me. I love all of these rings, honestly. I would say that some of my favorites, as much as I'm not a fan of tanning, nor can I tan, nor do I think it's particularly a great idea, I love the Tan in Time ring because it has a bit of a scene to it. I also love the hilarity of Dinky and her dolphin. I mean, it's just a very strange ring. And I love this one. It gives me a lot of nostalgia feelings. But for me, I don't know, there's something about just this woo, like she's like Polly being this total woo girl in the cake surprise ring that just I think is, again, hilarious. So those are my feelings on it. If I could only have one ring, I'd probably keep the Tan in Time one, just because it's so elaborate in terms of all of the little details. But you let me know in the comments what your favorites were. Again, I just have to give a shout out to Typlet Shop. It's an Etsy store. They make a bunch of Polly Pocket themed accessories, so little stands. I also have a really cute Polyville one that's like got the little sidewalk on it. You'll see if you go look at their store. This is not sponsored. I just love their stuff. But I was glad to find this because I think it's really cute, and there is like a ring box, a ring case that you can get that's official. But I've had a hard time finding one that's not super expensive or not in really, wrecked up condition because it has a clear acrylic top, so it gets really scuffed up. And then I found this one and it's so cute that I thought, why not just get that? If I end up getting the ring case at some point, great. But otherwise I've got this for now and it makes me happy. So definitely check out that shop. There's also cookie cutters, like a bunch of fun stuff on there. So I had a really good time on that Etsy shop a few months ago. But yeah, I love all of the jewelry. I love the lockets. I love the rings. I love the random hair accessories. I think that this stuff is just so much fun. So that's really all I have to say about that today. We are so close to hitting 5,000 followers, subscribers, I should say. So thank you so much for all of you that are here. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please take a moment to do it. It really helps out the channel so much. helps feed whatever the algorithm wants from us. But I also appreciate you sharing the channel with other people that you know may enjoy it. And once we hit 5,000 subscribers, I am going to be drawing the 1993 Precious Puppies complete set giveaway. I will also link to that in the description, but all you have to do to enter is basically just leave a comment. And if you win, I'll message you, I'll reply to your comment, and we'll connect and I'll get you that set. So I'm really excited to be doing that draw, hopefully very, very soon. And yeah, I haven't missed a video since we started doing every Monday and Thursday a long time ago. So I come out with new content every Monday and Thursday. So please hit the subscribe button. Please follow along. There is so much more that I have to show you, to talk about. I can probably talk about Polly Pocket every day for the rest of my life and still not run out of things to say. So I love it. What else? I'm on social media. Come follow along: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Just look up Pocket Vintage Toys. You'll find me there. But that's it for me for today. I hope everyone has a beautiful weekend. Stay safe where you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.